What's up, Schwartz Force? Today's video is something just a bit different. As you may already know, from time to time, I like to drop videos that have to do with some other hobbies that I have outside of watches. And in today's video, I wanted to share a quick review on a couple of these really cool tactical and hunting lights that I picked up recently. Now, these lights are by the brand VASTFIRE, which I did see also makes lighting systems for bicycles, as well as tactical weapon mounting lighting systems. So I may have to pick up a couple of those to test out at some point in the future. So be sure to subscribe if you think that may be something else you'd like to see. Without further ado, let's jump into this. Now, I picked up the green, red, and UV hunting light, which is model VA-C10. I'll share with you some of the specs as I do a quick unboxing of everything that comes with this light. The light shipped in this plastic snap case that is foam lined and includes 2 rechargeable lithium batteries, a USB charger adapter, and an optional base plate that includes a pressure switch to operate the light when mounted to a rifle or similar setup. The standard base plate is a simple push button style that can be engaged with an initial click, but subsequent half presses allow for silent cycling between red, green, or UV functions. There is also a removable lanyard included for convenient carrying option. The aero grade T6 aluminum build quality on this hunting light is really impressive. It's lightweight but thick, so you can tell it's a robust flashlight, and it's rated to be impact resistant from a height of 1 meter. The threading on the body portion is done well, and you can see rubber ring gaskets on both ends to give it a watertight seal. Now, this light is IPX8 rated, so you have a really nice peace of mind with regards to water resistance rating while out in the rain or snow. This light uses 3 individual LED bulbs built into the flashlight head, and it's a non-adjustable or non-telescoping housing, so the total length of the light is about 6 1/4 inches long and about 1 3/4 inches at the widest point. The bulbs being used are XPG2 for the red and the green options, which are rated for 1000 lumens up to 150 yards of visibility with the green light at 525 nanometers for 5 hours, and up to 100 yards with the red light at 630 nanometers for about 4 hours. Now, I do want to mention solid green wavelengths are in the 520 to 540 nm range, and red wavelengths start at around 620 nm up to true red at 660 nm. And I have seen various opinions regarding if green light is better for hog hunting versus red light, so I would say whichever you personally have more success with, go with that color. Red tends to be the better light color for predators like coyotes and also for varmints, but that's why I love this light, because you can easily swap between the different colors if you notice more success with one over the other. The UV bulb is a 15 watt 365 nanometer LED that has a range of about 50 yards and will stay lit up for about 3 hours. Now, I can say with this light, you get what you pay for, as there are cheaper options out there that may have purple or blue lights but are not true UV lights, which is in the spectrum of under 400 nm. Some of the cheaper light options will be just under this range at 395 nm. However, this light is a true UV light with a 365 nm rating, so you can use this not only for blood tracking, but for any other blacklight needs, such as searching for scorpions, which glow under UV light, or even for non-hunting needs like scoping out your bedroom or bathroom in a hotel to ensure that it's been properly and thoroughly cleaned. And now that I have this light, it will definitely be going with me on my vacations. Now, I did not yet have a chance to do any blood tracking with this specific light, but next time that I do go out to hunt some coyotes and hogs with my buddy, I'll take this one with me, make sure I take some video, so I'll show you how to use that feature of this light later at that time. Now, I did have a chance to test out this light with a deer that I came across near a local subdivision that has a tree line of about 100 yards out from the street. However, because there was bright white light off to the right side, it washes out a lot of what this light is capable of in complete darkness. So I went to a green belt nearby to show you how the different bulbs look and what kind of visual distance you can see for each color. For me personally, I prefer the green light as it appears brighter to me and it makes it easier to see more of my surroundings. I think having a telescoping head on this light could be a possible upgrade for VASTFIRE to consider in future versions, as being able to dial that light in a bit more at further distances could be a helpful feature to have. I love having an all-in-one design like this. It makes for a super convenient hunting light, and I like that the extra battery is included in case you need to swap out the battery out in the field, but also that the light can be mounted to a rifle with the included pressure switch. Now moving on to the other light that I picked up. This thing is like the upgraded futuristic cousin of the old school mag lights that we all had growing up. This light is so good. It's powered by two 26650 lithium rechargeable batteries that have a capacity of 5000 mAh. And it's constructed from aerospace grade aluminum that has been anodized treated, so it has a nice finish to it. I like the knurling pattern on the body. It has a nice grip and feel to it, and although it does have a rubber ring gasket on the end cap, this light is only rated to IPX4, which will give you some of that light rain and splash water resistance. The head of the light does have a silicone nitride ceramic construction, which is useful if you need to break a window or glass barrier, and you could also just use this thing pretty effectively as a club if ever needed. It does also come with a removable lanyard that has a quick detach clip and push button adjustment, so that was nice to see. This light is rated for up to 5000 lumens, which is plenty bright for my needs, and also has 3 settings to cycle between on the main light. By pressing the main power button once, which starts the light on its brightest setting at 5000 lumens, that will run for 4 hours. Press the power button again to cycle to the dim setting at 3000 lumens, which will run for 6 hours, and lastly, pressing the button once more will switch to the flash or strobe setting, which can run at 5000 lumens for 10 hours. Pressing the power button again will turn the light off. However, you can also turn the light off from the bright or dim mode by just holding the power button down for 3 seconds. The light uses an upgraded XHP 70.2 LED bulb versus the lower quality XHP 90 bulbs out there, and the telescoping head will allow you to zoom the light beam in from a wider 150 degree floodlight setting to a much more narrow spotlight diameter setting, which can be up to 880 yards. Now this thing is bright. It actually puts out a bit of heat at the bulb, so you can actually hold it to your hand or arm and you can feel a temperature difference, which I've never experienced with a flashlight like this before. There is also this really cool lantern mode feature, which is a second LED bulb installed on the side of the flashlight that can be turned on by double clicking the main power button. This starts the light in lantern mode that also defaults to its brightest setting. Pressing the power button again cycles to the dim setting, and then again cycles to the solid red light setting. Pressing the button one last time will cycle to the flashing red light setting for emergency use. The final press of the power button turns the lantern LED light off, and again, for many of these lantern modes you can hold the power button for 3 seconds to turn it off. I like that the main power button is lit by a blue LED light. It also features a battery life indicator with 4 solid blue LED lights above the power button. Now on the opposite side of the light housing, we see a rubber dust tab covering the USB input and output ports. And I like that this means you can charge the batteries directly while they are installed in the light, as well as to use the flashlight itself as a power bank to charge devices via USB, like a cell phone for example. And remember, this would be a power bank capacity of around 10,000 mAh at full charge. The top section of the light does get warm after having it turned on for more than a few minutes. However, I left this light on for over 30 minutes to see if the main body ever got warm to the touch, and it did start to transfer some of that heat down to the main housing, so just be aware that the upper portion of the housing can get pretty warm over time. The pros for this light are the dual function between direct beam flashlight and lantern style emergency light, dual long-lasting rechargeable batteries with the power reserve indication, and solid robust build quality. A trade-off for these features is the size and weight, so it's not an easily concealable or lightweight option, and I think a really nice upgrade for a future version would be a higher IPX rating level for more water resistance. Other than that, I think it's an awesome flashlight. I really enjoy sharing cool products like these with you guys and gals, so I hope you enjoyed this review on a couple of these VASTFIRE lights I picked up. I'll drop links for both of these lights in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with any friends or family that may enjoy it as well. Until next time, as always, may the Schwartz be with you. Take care.